sensations of heat, coolness, tremors. Sometimes people feel heat. Often people feel heat as we lay hands on them for healing. But this does not mean that there's a healing. Sometimes people feel a cooling, or sometimes people feel a small electric current. When an evil spirit is present, the room itself might be quite cold. Now, ordinarily, a tremor or tingling, especially in the hands, probably denotes a visitation of the Holy Spirit for a renewal or a healing. However, sometimes it is violent, possibly indicating a confrontation between the Holy Spirit and an evil spirit, or a discovery of a grave sin that has not been repented of. These brutal encounters with the power of the Holy Spirit diminish with time in relation to the decrease in resistance with the increase in the joy and sometimes ecstasy in the supplicant. With time, these signs become less dramatic. In the Bible, there are many examples of people who tremble and shake from fear of the Lord. In Jeremiah, he writes, "My heart is crushed within me. All my bones shake. I have become like a drunkard, like one overcome by wine, because the Lord and because of his holy words." Jeremiah 23. In Matthew 5, the woman came forward frightened and trembling, and she fell at his feet. The book of Acts, chapter 16, he, the jailer, called for lights, then rushed in, threw himself trembling at the feet of Paul and Silas. Now, subtle shivers as from an electric current found in the biography of St. John Kronstadt. This is what he writes. When praying fervently and being sometimes suddenly visited by the Spirit of God, we notice that he penetrates into the soul, straight through the body, into the heart, in the same manner as the Lord passed through the walls of the house when he came into the apostles after the resurrection, and acts suddenly, like electricity, and more rapidly than any electric current. Then we feel unusually light, because we are suddenly freed from our burden of sin. Now remember how the angel appeared in the shut-up prison in order to deliver the apostle Peter. The doors were shut, the keepers standing before the door, but the angel suddenly came upon him, and at the same moment a light shone in the prison. Thus, the Spirit of God suddenly visits the chamber of our soul, the body, and the light shines in.